him a prize.
This is going to be a dogfight with two hungry pit bulls.
Since Dustin Poirier and Conor McGregor's featherweight bout in 2014.
I mean, that was just glorious. That's the real deal, ladies and gentlemen.
They have each amassed legendary lightweight runs.
Dustin Poirier rises again! I've been knocked down and I've climbed back over and over again.
Two-division champion Conor McGregor. I've ridiculed everyone on the roster. They're not on my level.
And are set to do battle once again on January 23rd.
These are the moments that the fighters live for.
This is a different fight.
The striking of Poirier has just gotten so much better.
6 years is a long time, and I plan on executing.
Oh my God! Poirier continues to land! Does it? Dustin Poirier by knockout! Wow!
I like Dustin. I did back then. I do now. I think he's a good fighter. He's even a great fighter, you know, but great is still levels below me.
Whoa! Early head kick from McGregor!
That's crazy.
Conor
That's it.
McGregor!
Wow.
Too easy!
The co-main event will feature the newly signed Michael Chandler, a multiple-time champion from outside the UFC.
Do or die.
His first test comes against top 10 knockout artist Dan Hooker.
Do or die. We'll be victorious. Oh, he's dead! Dan Hooker! Knockout victory! Every time he steps back in the octagon, you get a better version of Dan Hooker. The Hangman does it again!
Special fighters beat special opponents.
Welcome to the big show.
But before the UFC kicks off the new year in style, first, get ready
Champ, Julia.
Home sweet home is right.
for UFC 257
Welcome back, Conor McGregor.
Countdown.
Victorious.
Although Conor McGregor is known today as the combat sports icon with mainstream appeal, many forget that Notorious was once a hungry young prospect from Ireland.
A lot of people have been talking about Conor McGregor for a long time, and we're going to find out if he's the real deal.
Who needed to prove himself, just like the rest.
The man holds belts in 2 different weight classes in the Cage Warriors promotion, the largest promotion in the UK and Ireland.
The company is obviously the premier company in the fight industry.
UFC is a completely different level, and Conor says he's ready for it.
There's a whole nation watching this young man.
But I always had high aspirations. I was always confident coming in.
Over the top, looking to finish it here.
This is why everyone's been talking about Conor
It's
McGregor.
all over. Ultra impressive UFC debut.
This kid's the real deal.
Dana, 60 G's, baby!
But even then, the UFC saw great promise.
Welcome to the UFC, man.
Yeah, thank you very much. This is only the beginning for me. I'm not stopping. I'm going to take over.
And rolled out the red carpet for their potential superstar in the making.
In the UFC, you know, they saw a little something, but I saw more.
The UFC put on this contest for the fans to do a Conor McGregor poster. And we have the winner right here.
Conor has his own media day with the poster up here. I mean, is there any part of you that's kind of starting to get a little annoyed with this and feel like maybe you're being overlooked?
I just feel I'm untouchable. When you combine all the facets of this game, there's no one that does it like me. I always knew that.
He's getting the blackout treatment in just his second UFC fight.
One UFC fight, and this place is on its feet. This is something unusual. This kid's got something.
Conor McGregor with a dominant performance here in Boston against Max Holloway.
I'm a star. I'm here.
Conor McGregor, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm prepared for legendary status here. You know, I'm preparing myself for Hall of Fame status. Can't go anywhere without getting mobbed. You know, that's what I'm preparing for. But I was building up a nice bit of steam. So they scheduled a bout in Dublin, Ireland.
He has burst onto the scene with 2 UFC wins. He's one of the most loved active fighters in the world. He lives in a state of certainty about his potential.
Randall looks hurt. This could be the end.
He gets the knockout victory that he was looking for.
We blew the roof off the place in Dublin, Ireland, and we just kept going.
That was exactly what McGregor called, and he delivered. Football stadiums and warm titles. That's what I want.
After 3 impressive wins, it was time for McGregor to face a member of the featherweight elite.
Dustin's going for a Darce choke. He's got it locked up.
Oh, that's it.
Nicely done. When it came to the ground, he was superior.
A hard-hitting 25-year-old brawler from the Bayou,
Oh, big
There's the
right hand
counter
by
with his
Poirier.
head up, Joe.
Dustin Poirier.
Yep, he's got it. That's it. Good right hand and a left. Diego's in trouble. Oh, he's hurt. He's hurt. That's it. Excellent performance by Dustin Poirier.
Dustin Poirier hold the record for the most wins in UFC featherweight history with 8.
This is a guy a lot of people have been talking about for a while that he could be a champion at 145 pounds.
Las Vegas, Nevada, playing host once again to the Ultimate Fighting Championship. Getting set for UFC 178, Poirier and McGregor.
Before I fought Conor the first time in 2014, the buildup was huge. It was the biggest fight I've ever been part of.
This is a big opportunity for me. Everybody's talking about this fight. We're going to go out there and steal the show.
You know, filming pay-per-view commercials.
All right, here we go, guys. And action.
Doing behind-the-scenes stuff. It was crazy. And even though I had a good bit of experience in the organization at that time, it still was a lot to deal with.
It was a very highlight reel kind of week in the buildup for this fight, Joe.
First of all, Conor and Dustin Poirier have been going back and forth with each other. Poirier is trying to bully the bully, he says.
He has a lack of experience of fighting real fighters like myself. I perform on a different frequency.
He wants to get inside Conor McGregor's head the same way